Welcome back to Spin Hero. This is a free demo available on Steam. There will be a prologue coming out soon, and the full game release is going to be sometime in the fourth quarter of 2024, so sometime between October and December of this year. I have muted the music. I have the game at full speed now, and this is episode 2. I will timestamp it. I'll show. We're only going to play one run per episode from here on out for however long the series lasts. So apologies for taking such a long time figuring it out in the first episode. But since then, I have put some time into it. I was up late last night, early this morning, playing this game and my idlers. And we've maxed out, it seems, our hero at full level 8. We do not have access to another hero before the full version, which is fine. And we cannot use the curses without the full version, but we have unlocked all of the boons. So we're going to choose, I'll just highlight them to show what they are. We're going to choose the Angel Pack because that'll give us one free revival with 30% health after our first death. So let's hop in. And just a quick explanation. It's probably self-explanatory, but my understanding now is these brownish gray colors are regular battles. Red are a little bit harder. There will be purple skulls, which will be even harder than that and will offer us an epic reward. And then there's the boss battle. There is regular chests, which do not require a key to open. There are gold chests, which do require a key. So far, I found 2 keys in the game, a bronze one, which is one use only, and a gold one, which never goes away. There are shops in the game as well. And let's just go. One run, see how far we can get. I have not been able to get past stage 3. So each map is a stage. I believe there are 8 stages in total available. I don't know if there are 8 in the demo, but I believe I read there are 8 stages in total in the game to win an entire run. So where are we headed? We don't have a key, and we might not get one, but if we don't go this way, we don't get the shop. But if we don't go this way, we don't get the free chests. So we're going to go ahead and go this way for free chests. So let's start here at the farthest point so we can hit the most of these. We don't really have a choice of what to do now. So we have our health and our magic, our gold. We can carry up to 3 runes, and by right mouse buttoning on one, we can discard it. Their inventory, we can remove however many that grayed out white number is there. We can remove that many symbols. I think there was 120 items in the game, it said, if I remember reading right. And so it's a slot machine based system. So the map kind of reminded me of Slay the Spire. This kind of reminds me of, and I did play Slay the Spire quite a bit. This reminds me of Luck Be a Landlord, which I haven't played, but I will probably pick up at the next big Steam sale that if it goes on deep discount. So these are his kind of abilities or extra abilities right now, and his health. And then under us, with that red border, that means that's a debuff that's harming us that he's probably put on us. If it were a green border, it would be a buff helping us. And the same with the enemy. If it's green border under him, it'll be a buff helping. And if it's a red border, it'll be a debuff harming. I'll talk about their armor when someone actually has armor. We can view the map from these battle scenes, but we cannot view the inventory from the map, which I thought it would come in beneficial at times. We're going to take armor. We can re-roll, and re-rolls reset at the end of a stage, and so does your health. If you beat the final boss, your health will be reset to its max. So we're just going to keep coming down this way. If we go this way, we could not come back. So we're just going to head down and pick up those 2 free chests. So he has bleed that he can apply to us, and now he has. So we have a debuff on us. This is our weapon damage between, I'm going to call them melee, ranged, and magic. And that's our armor. So we're taking damage, and I believe, yes, this ignores armor. So now some of these have limited number of uses. And when this is in your inventory and showing on the slot machine at the left, I believe top left, it will show you how many uses remain. I have found one epic item that did not say it was limited in its uses, and it was a little frustrating to find out that it was actually limited in its uses and it disappeared out of the inventory. Mild inconvenience. The game is a lot of fun. It's one of those games that I still don't have a great grasp on it. I think I have a pretty good understanding now, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it, so I don't care how much I understand. It's just fun. Okay, so this will increase our mana if we can get 2 of them. And I like that idea because we're going to go for mana and burns. And I will switch between mana and mana because who doesn't switch between banana and banana? Let's see. We really don't have much of an option now but spinning. I mean, we could remove something, but it wouldn't make any sense since we have so many blank pips in there. And here's the owl. So he'll show a shield up here. The next time, so he has no armor. Next time after we spin, this armor shield will move down here and will protect his health bar for whatever that number is. We have there's a rage buff on him because it's surrounded in green. And there is a red debuff on us, harming us, making us weaker. So he's stronger from rage. We're weaker from frail. And he's unprotected from armor. And we're getting ready to just do complete damage to his health. So we did 14 damage to his health, 7 and 7. Let's keep going. He's really not harming us, even with, but this is increasing, so he should start doing damage should we not take him out now. And we don't. And now the damage is staying. I think it's going to be this spin will get him, maybe? We're not doing enough damage. Not this spin, next spin he'll be down. Oh, we did get him. Okay, that's even better. So, the 50 gold is not immediate. We would need to... Like if the shop were the very next spot we were going to, we would not have access to that 50 gold. We have to get into a battle and it has to show up on the slot machine wheel before we get the 50 gold. Let's see. I do like something that restores mana and does damage. This does very little damage. We're not getting to a shop. So we're going to take this since it restores mana. If the shop were over here, we probably would have taken the gold. Am I doing the right thing? I have no idea. That's a poison buff, I believe, or debuff for us, and now it's on us. So we're taking poison damage every time we spin. So our health should continue to decrease as that stacks. And he only had 1 health. We could have avoided a little damage there. Okay, so here's the bronze key. We won't be able to use it this stage because the gold chest was up top with the lock. The best I can figure out is when it says each space below, it means where it appears on the wheel. So if it says below, the higher it appears on this wheel, the better. The lower it appears, the weaker. And vice versa. There's some that says, for every space above. But I haven't seen any for left or right, which I thought could be kind of cool. For the meantime, we could re-roll, but I try to save those for later, especially at the boss battle, to ensure we're getting something we really want when we have the best rewards. So we'll take the key in case we survive this stage for the gold chest that will be on the next stage. So let's continue through. Porcupine shouldn't deal too much damage to us before we take it out. It does have a buff on it with thorns, so when we hit it, we're taking 3 damage, but it's gone. Alright, another restore mana. Now we could just go right to the skull, but why would we when we get a free chest with gold and a common symbol? I don't like any of these, and I don't want them, so we're going to re-roll once here. I don't like any of these. We'll take this, because it will deplete in 2 uses out of our inventory, and I don't want to waste a remove symbol, especially when we only have 1, to take one of those other items I never wanted out. I kind of wish we could sell inventory at the shop. I can't find a way to do it. If there is, I would definitely be selling inventory at the shop. I think runes should be able to be sold at the shop, even if inventory isn't. But I can't find a way to do that either. He's got a buff of rage on him again, so he is dealing extra damage. We're doing really good with keeping our mana up and keeping our health up throughout the battle. We're doing okay with the damage, and our armor is good for now. Here we go. We need something to start to increase our max mana. I got to switch because I've been saying mana too much. I was thinking the feeble wand, but I think I'd rather go with this. If we can keep increasing our max, the damage keeps going up. And I've had the mana up over 125 or 150 before. Somewhere pretty high, I thought. So I don't think we're going to get there this time, but we'll see how it goes. We're definitely dealing with some more damage. So I think I read there were 120 items in the game. So a lot of variety, a lot of different builds you could do based on the inventory and the runes for that matter. So I like that. I do like armor. We don't want those, and we've already re-rolled, so let's take the armor. At some point we might remove the small armor when we get medium-sized armor that could replace it and take 1 slot instead of 2. But in the meantime, we have the inventory slots available here, and we need more armor to combat the big boss at the end of the first stage. I feel a lot better after getting a little bit of sleep this morning, so hopefully the content is better than what it would have been last night. But it's still me doing it, so how good can it be, right? Adept Wand heals, and those are not an option, so we will definitely take this. There is one, I think it's something electric or something that actually gives you 1 max mana every time you spin. So that would have been nice too. And maybe we'll get it here. Probably not. Burning stick. This is what I like. I like burning. I don't know why. I just like it. I like to burn it. Burn the beast. So here we go against the boss. Don't know why the question mark's above his head, but I do know that he's going to sprout roots from the, or is that a tree? It's going to sprout roots from the ground that do something. One attacks us, I think. Maybe the others protect it. Yeah, now he has a 20 shield. So we have to do 20 damage. Now he has no shield. We do have a burn on him, slight. He does have thorns, so we'll take 1 damage per stack, so 3 damage every time we hit him. But now his shield will move down, and now he has 20 armor. So we're going to do significantly less health damage to him here. But now his armor's been removed, the burn is increasing, and we will do straight damage. Shield comes down, armor goes up. Armor gets knocked down. Now he's in rage mode. We're doing great with our health. Our mana's starting to go down, so we will need something to boost or permanently increase our mana if we want to continue down the path we're headed. But we are obviously moving to stage 2 right now. So let's get our rewards. Huge. I hate not re-rolling, but 25 damage, we're taking that. That's beautiful. We have the key this time. And we can get the shop. We'll miss the free chest, but that's okay. I'd rather get the gold and the free than just the free. We can still hit the shop and go for the boss. So let's go this middle path. And it's interesting. I was wondering if the burn debuff for him shouldn't be negated by the rain on this stage. Not saying I want it to be, just saying I wonder if the developers had thought of that. And then maybe on some of the other stages, poison wouldn't work in one, and whatever. You get the idea. Okay, so this deals 7 damage. Combined, there we go. There's our mana shard. We will get 30 max mana. Got to switch it up after the next time we roll in one of these upcoming battles. So let's grab our gold chest. You'll see we have the 2. They don't just automatically combine, I found. Our key is gone now. We got 117 and a rare or blue. We don't want the bow. Armor is nice. 50 damage every 5 spins. Cooldown resets on elite or boss kill. And I don't know what it means by cooldown resets on elite or a boss kill. I mean, does that just basically mean if we were already on 1 spin and we kill a boss that it goes back to, it has 0? That doesn't seem very powerful to me. But 3 armor for each space below, 5 damage to adjacent magic weapons. And I'm not sure, I haven't watched, but let's say this were the wheel over here, if you can see it in the background in gray. Is adjacent diagonal, or is it just to the left, right, up, or down? I don't know what it means by adjacent. I mean, tangential would be any of them, right? Adjacent should be any of them, right? It shouldn't just be up, down, left, right. It should also be diagonal, but I don't know. But we'll go ahead and take this, although I am tempted to re-roll. I was tempted, but not by the fruit of another. Okay, let's go. Doubt anyone gets the squeeze reference. Probably someone would. Maybe someone as old as me. This should do it since he has no. Oh, didn't. Without armor, I thought we'd get him. He has the electric buff. Okay, what do we got? Life shard. Same as the, and I didn't show, but I'm sure our mana's gone up now by, I think I got to switch back to mana. Our mana's gone up to 55 now, so we got our 30. So here's the same with life. We can increase our max HP should we get 2 of these, and then roll it in the shop. I'm sorry, in the slot wheel. let's see. Yeah, and strength weapon, I think that just means the melee weapons, but I'm unsure about that. But that's what my guess is. My best guess is, not educated, because that's not me. We're going to go with the life shard. I think that's fine. Well, then again, we're not limited to uncommon. If we re-roll, we could get a more powerful reward, I believe. But life shard's not horrible, especially if we can pick up a second. So we get a free chest. Let's take it. We get an uncommon here. Restoring 10 armor. That's huge too. And we have plenty of inventory. We can either take the 5 damage with the, or 10 armor. I think we're going to go armor, because that could stack enough to keep us alive through the boss. So let's eat this little lobster. And I'm only going to do one run at a time, because my idlers, of course. Nice, very nice. The feeble wand now is probably, we could reroll, and see, some are common, one's uncommon, so we could get a better one. But I don't mind this. We don't have weakness and frail, and there are relics or other items that work off of how many, or even a variety of debuffs we can put on our opponent. Okay, so some are on sale, this and this. Here are our runes, which go up here, which we're limited at this point to 3. I don't know, it looks like there could be an extra one or even more on the bottom in the future. Not sure. Let's see what we get in the runes. We do have quite a bit of money, so we could actually buy 2 of these. Okay, so more weakness and frail. And these are limited for every 5 battles, but we can see at the bottom now. Use it, you click LMB, which left mouse button, which I forget to do often on the boss battles. And right mouse button discards it if you want to replace it. But I don't know why we wouldn't be able to sell it at the shop, and I don't see a way to do that. So let's poison. Now see, there are, I don't know if they're epic, but there are some that do 25 poison, 25 burn. I'd be more interested in that. I'd also be more, so much like the armor here, I'd be more interested in it. But that's only a one-time use for like a boss battle. So we'd only get 25 armor once, and the fortified buff, which I haven't paid attention enough to determine what that does. But, once that boss hits us for 25 armor or 25 damage, that armor is completely gone. We don't get another 25 every spin. So I don't think that's all that good. I think 15 poison could be better, especially if we were applying more poison or had other things that stacked or increased that poison damage. Because we're talking 15 poison, and then each spin it decreases by 1, I would assume. So, every spin we're doing significantly more damage than we'd be getting protection from 125 plus 25 armor and whatever the hell fortified does. Let's look at these real fast. We have no runes, so I think we're just going to buy this one. We can restore health, and also we can remove, get an extra removal. We now have 3 for the symbols. We can do a symbol reroll, which I think is just the rerolls we get, when we're out choosing from the 1 of 3 rewards. And we can also reroll the items in the shop, but we don't really have enough to do that. So regeneration, I'm not sure. I think that's like a health regeneration where we get 3 health back each spin. That would apply more poison. This gives armor and thorns just whenever they hit us, they'll get 2 damage back on them. More poison. Armor with agility weapons, and we're not using agility. So I'm assuming that strength weapons are the melee, agility are the ranged. So that does nothing for us. This I'm not interested in. The poisons, maybe we'd take one. The armor, let's take the regeneration. Just sounds cool, whatever it does. I think it's a health regeneration every spin for 3. 2 poison each attack. 3 poison and 5 damage. So this seems, it's twice that. And we still have a few, and we need to hit the boss. So let's do that. And let's go ahead and do this. Let's protect ourselves. Let's go and get ready to meet our boss and try to remember to use our rune that we paid for, especially since it wasn't on sale. We knocked the hell out of him the first try. We probably won't get him. Oh, we did. Nice. We're doing a lot of damage, it seems. No, no, yes. And even though they stack, it still counts. I'll show you. You know, we have 2 of them, but each one still counts towards our overall inventory. So now our inventory exactly matches the number of slots on the slot wheel. So this pip should no longer show up. And as we increase our inventory now, and I know I'm being very, elementary about this, 99.9999% of the people who might even stumble across this video would already know this, but I still have to figure this stuff out at some point. So maybe someone doesn't know, but now if we increase our inventory, something will always not appear on this wheel. So 66 magic damage. Pretty good. 59. So we are definitely a magic machine, but we're also applying poison, weakness, frailty, and burn. Although he's also got 2 debuffs on us, but we came out with full health. He is the weakest type of enemy we can face. Apply more weakness and frail? Sure. Now we have gotten to the point that we're over. So one thing will always not appear. But we could remove an item or more, and then everything would yet again appear. We don't need to yet. Let's use our rune. So now it won't be available for 3 turns, and that will count down. Here you can see that this has a +5 to burn. This has a +14 because it's killed 14 enemies. This has a +7 because of our max mana. And this, we need to find another life shard so we can combine and get our max health up another 15. And that'll get that out of our inventory. So here comes Bruce. Right now he's completely susceptible, and we have 15 poison debuffing him. So we'll get an extra 15 damage when we roll. His armor is not currently on, but as soon as we spin and finish our turn, then we have to start doing 80 damage just to get through his armor. So let's go. And right now we're doing, what is that, 99 damage, if my maths are right. So now he has 77. Because of the frailty or weakness, something's knocking his armor down a little. He's not really hurting us, so our armor's holding up at 52, but I don't think that's going to continue. And it seems our armor resets when we spin. And I guess that's okay. I don't know why it wouldn't stay, but I didn't make the game. I just play it and enjoy it. Enjoying the hell out of it. So he is not doing any damage to us. Our mana is not replenishing, so we need to find something to increase our mana. It's exhausting trying to flip-flop between mana and mana, I've got to say. So yeah, we are just tearing him apart, and he is yeah, incapable of really injuring us, which is good for me. Maybe you'd rather see it the other way, but I'm enjoying it this way. Okay, 15 armor each spin. That sounds pretty good. Okay, well, this is out, and this is out, because we're not doing strength or ranged. Or what do they call it? Agility? Strength or agility? I'm going to stay with melee and ranged. I kind of like this. But if that doesn't stack, if our armor gets reset every time, I don't think it's that strong. And we're losing a lot of mana. So let's see if we can find something that gives us mana back. Okay, deals 25. Oh, we want that, don't we? That's kind of interesting. But this is damage. Whoa, that's also damage. 1 for every 3. So right now we have almost 20. So that would also deal almost 25. And it only consumes, it doesn't consume any mana. I should just pick one, shouldn't I? That's interesting. When we run out, this does basically the same damage of this with no cost. However, this would keep the cost at 0. This would not. I think we go with the divine stat. I am tempted to re-roll, actually. But I think we're going to go with this. And we're going to look for ways to... Crap! If we want to hit the shop, we have to miss that chest. But we get another chest. And we don't even have a key. We'll go this way. The shop. We want to hit the shop. We got a little bit of gold. We'll have quite a bit more. So walking cactus, I don't think they ever get armor. So we should just chew right through this succulent. I believe cacti are succulents, right? What do I know? Not much. There we go. No. Actually, this applies poison. This applies bleed. 6. I'll take it. The more debuffs we can get on him, the better. I mean, we've got 5 debuffs on him. And he is gone in 3 spins. That seems good. I think normally at least 4 for me. Do we grab another shield? Sure. We can always get rid of those, these shields. The small buckler, and just use these as our primary shield, since it has 1 more armor and it applies 2 thorn. So maybe we'll start dumping a couple of these. But for now, I don't mind more armor. And we're definitely taking a little bit of ding to our health every once in a while. So let's see if we can take him out. Still need that second life shard. He's gone. Very nice, very nice. Goodbye, cursed mummy. We will take... Heals 4 HP. I was going to take the money, but that 4 HP could come in extremely useful. All right, Risen Pharaoh. Let's see what you can do without armor. I don't think he has armor. Yeah, we got all the debuffs on him now. He has no armor. We're just gonna steamroll this guy, put him right back in the ground, or sarcophagus, if you will. Actually, we're not doing a lot of damage to him. Why? I guess we're just not doing a lot of damage. No, it looks like we should be doing well over 100, 125. Okay. 1 damage. Okay, you know what? we will take this time because we are consistently running out of mana. And that's going to make this do almost 25 damage. So right back to a boss battle, the Genie Lamp. I've fought this one quite a few times. The Genie will pop out now. I don't think I've ever lost to the Genie Lamp. So knock on some wood. I don't think we will here either, because I don't remember it having armor. And without armor, I think nothing's going to stand in our way except a boss. Maybe a purple battle would hurt us more and block more damage, but these are just not strong enough, even though they're red opponents. Red skull opponents, I'll call them. Nice, full. Consumes to... here we go. Another one. That one could do up to 25-ish damage or more. We still need to increase our magic. Maybe I just call it magic. Everyone would know what I'm saying then. Until I have to find another way to say it. Magic. Magic. So let's take out a cursed mummy real fast, shall we? Because I also don't think he'll have armor. Should get through him pretty fast, I would hope. Doing less damage, significantly less, but it should increase now that now it went up. And I think it'll go up again this time, maybe? 51 to 58. He's gone. Don't even get another chance. Bleed. Very nice. Okay. 1 damage for every 4 armor. Now see, this is one. If a weapon has 0 damage, it destroys it. Oh, and empty quivers. So I'm assuming that it destroys a weapon and empty quivers, not that it has to be a weapon with an empty quiver. So we don't have quivers, and we really don't have weapons that I could think of that would go to 0 damage. So this to me seems worthless. I like the bleed option on this because that would be like 12 damage. And then, the bleed stacks with some of, our debuffs over here. Sorry about that. I had to put a cut in, and it's frustrating because I found out that my videos record in 4K unless limited by the game I'm playing. But when I use my video editor for free, it limits me to 1080p. So this is going to be a 1080p video. I can't do anything about it. What were we doing? We were contemplating this or this. This was out. This, I think, is out. I think we were going to re-roll. This was the boss, right? Was this the boss? No, this couldn't have been the boss. Map. Hey, what do you know? No, we're heading into the store. I think we're going to re-roll. I do like the idea of this because of the armor, but I think we can get better. And we didn't get better that time. Re-roll again. There. Applies 5 stacks of a random debuff every time we roll it to add to our others. It's uncommon, but let's grab it. I shouldn't have taken so much. I've been away for quite a while. Consumes all burn stacks from the enemy and deals 3 damage for each. Holy crap. Yes, please. Is there a burn rune up here? Wow, legendary. Removes all inflicted debuffs. I don't know. We don't have any gold. What am I doing? I'm leaving the shop. Oh, we have no gold. Okay, let's grab our chest. We don't have a key, do we? We sure don't. Okay, unless we get one here. We have no key. Max mana. That's what we've been looking for. Restores 5. I think we're going to take that. This is worthless. We don't have a key. See, I wish here we should be able to see the inventory. We really need to be able to see the inventory here. For old people like me who might not remember and might not have looked early enough. Plus, it'd just be nice to be out of a battle and casually check our inventory, remove items. My opinion, don't change a game just based on my opinion. But if it makes sense to you or other people. Alright, we're going to leave it even though we're at 30. I kind of like where we're at. I like most of the items in there. I don't know if we're capped. Like maybe we're capped at 6 and we would be getting more if we remove some. Don't know how that works. But if we were, I would remove maybe a couple of the weakest items that we have from the start. Oh, we're taking significant damage to our health here. Really, we're in a lot of trouble. We're not going to make it through the boss. This is where I die almost every single time, is these boss battles. It just... Destroys weapons? No. Deals? No. No. That. Should have taken the food, I know. We're going to die anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's just go die and be done. Let's put our debuff on him first. But we're not going to make it. We will get a revival, though. Wow, he all but 1 health. Now we're dead. He hits us. We get our 30% back. And 1 more hit and we're probably dead. Maybe 2. Nah, 1. Oh. And now we're dead. Well, that was anticlimactic for me since I had been going away so long to come back and a couple stops later we're dead. Same place I almost always die now. Okay. Yeah, that's episode 2. Guess there's stats for people who care about those things. I like it. I like it a lot. Wish I understood a few more of the nuances that I'm not quite grasping yet. And definitely looking forward to coming back and giving another spin or two. Thanks. Bye.